We wanted to see the transactions in QuickBooks, like the advances to the composers, and then how, when there's a license sale, how that shows up in QuickBooks too.
We also have a problem in the copy that we have, Donna. We don't have permissions to view anything. When I go
no,
into
you don't have permission.
Yeah.
I would have to send you another copy because you guys asked to be able to see the composers.
Yeah, we need to be able to look at the transactional data.
Okay.
So I can figure out the interface into it. So
okay.
yeah, if you could send us another copy, that'd be great.
All right. First off, let me just get it where I can set up users. Hold on.
Sure. Yep. Take it down.
It's under Ben. So let's edit Ben. I'll leave the password the same. I'm just going to open it up to all areas. The only issue I have with that is the employees. Unless you guys are putting the employees onto this.
No, I don't think there's any plans to do that.
Okay. So
well, I don't know. What do you do with employees? I don't. What
I say payroll. Payroll's done out of QuickBooks.
No, we don't. Yeah, we don't care about that.
Okay.
We care about the transactions in terms of paying the composers their advances and then their royalties, and also sending the invoices out to the customers for the stuff they license. Hopefully, we're going to make life easier for you.
I'm hoping. I just got done with Q2's royalties. Let me see what I'm doing.
So the composers are set up in QuickBooks as your vendors, right?
Yes, they're set up as vendors. And then the other side, I'm just going to have, the easiest thing for me to do is to give you full access. Hold on 1 second. They purchase.
So when a new composer comes on and Jonathan decides to give him an advance of $1,000, let's say. You don't create like a purchase order in QuickBooks to them, do you, or do you?
When I give them an advance, the only way they get an advance is when they send me an invoice.
Okay, they send you an invoice, and then how do you pay that? Do you pay that against or do you just enter it? Do you just enter it as an invoice against that?
I enter it as an invoice, and then I do a bill pay.
Okay. Okay.
And so are the royalties. When I pay out the actual royalties, everybody that is entitled to money is entered as an invoice. Not everybody gets money because if it's under $25, we're not paying the fee to pay them.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay, because not only do I pay out of a direct deposit to some vendors, I pay through our bank account, Bank of America, and I also pay out of PayPal.
Okay. Okay.
So if it's under $25, we don't want to incur the fee behind it.
Right. We're not going to change your payables process, but hopefully we'll, apologies for the parrot, hopefully we'll automate, those invoices will automatically show up so for the advances, they'll automatically show up. You're sending out invoices to the customers, right?
No, I don't send invoices to anybody.
So how do the customers pay?
They pay many different ways. very few will use the link through QuickBooks. A lot of them ACH, a lot of them, a few of them wire, and for the most part, it's by check.
But, so they're just paying.
And the invoices are created, the invoices to the customer is created by Jonathan or one of Jonathan's counterparts.
Oh, okay, but so they're manually doing that again. They create them in.
Yes, and then I don't know Jonathan's process as far as if he, I'm almost positive he emails it. I don't think anything is mailed, but the actual contact to those people is in a separate database. It's in Sightly or wherever he has it.
Okay, okay. So out of the CRM, they're okay.
So
right.
I just changed the access, so now I got to do another backup copy for you guys.
Okay, great.
Do you know how I sent it to you last time? Was it a portable company file? Or was it just a backup? Let me see if I can see it then.
I think it was just a backup, and then you stuck it out on the portal.
Okay, hold on. What, Spalding, right, is your last name?
Yep.
Is it BSI Corporate? No. See, what's the name of
It's. You want my email address?
No, I'm trying to find you in my office pool.
It's Computerized Inventory Systems.
There it is. There it is. Ben Spalding. Okay. I see it. Okay. It looks like it's just a backup. Okay. Hold on. I'm trying to find a spot so I can get it to you. What kind of bird is it?
He's a blue-crowned Amazon or a mealy. He's 34 years old.
Oh my God, he's old.
Not as old as he's gonna get.
Right next to my hairdresser is a bird store, and that's what they carry, all those exotic birds.
Yeah, right. So you go to a hairdresser over off of Mass Ave? Yeah. He's really loud. There's a story behind.
Oh, you know that store?
Yeah. We don't go to it, but I do know where it is. I've been to it a long, long time ago. It's been there forever.
Yeah, they moved from next to some bar to over by this place, and so even when I get my hair done, I see that. I go in there and visit them. I think they're the neatest. Don't have the patience to clean up after them. Right, come on, I'm trying to get this in here. I'm trying to pull it out of Harbor File. Sometimes it could be a pain in the butt.
I think you answered the questions that we need to know, right, Ben?
I think so. I mean, basically, we're going to create an invoice, right?
Yeah, everything just shows up as invoices.
Okay,
So
and
we
then
just got to figure out what's going to trigger. I need to know from Zach what triggers that. I mean, he does have he has a create invoice function in the program. I would think that would do it. You know,
right, and so when you create an invoice, oh, okay. So on QuickBooks then, when you create an invoice, we manipulated the invoice fields so that the composers would show up and I could do a report of sales by composer. Here's the issue though. Here's the issue. Sometimes there's a split and there's two names in there. Sometimes it's only the last name.
Yeah, we'll have to standardize that. We'll link the two.
I don't know if there is a way to standardize it.
Yeah, but we'll link the two. We'll import your current QuickBooks data, and we'll match it up. We'll match it up. We'll put a field in our Inventory Pro Online database that matches yours.
Okay. There's so Jonathan sent you the AML spreadsheet, right?
I think so.
Okay. There's also a YouTube. There's also MCTS, which are international, and those get converted from pounds to US dollars.
Okay.
And
can you send
on top of it, a lot of those I don't put all the stuff internationally. I do not individually put in QuickBooks. Only the amount that the U.S. is entitled to, which is half of what the UK collects. And then on top of it, these spreadsheets all have and there's a lot of fictitious names. So composers just don't go by Smith. They might go by, Charlie Brown. And I have to know that Charlie Brown equals Tom Smith. And then I have to change on the spreadsheet to what their actual name is that we have.
Okay, you'll have to send us, can you email us some of these details that you just, outlined, all the different spreadsheets and how they work?
I could, I can't do it today. Here's the problem. Okay. As of Monday, I'm on vacation. I'm out at a client half of today, and I'm under deadline crunches before I leave.
Yeah, that's okay. I think we can get most of it done, and then we'll just have to do these rules.
There's a lot of rules.
Okay.
There's a lot of scenarios to the rules.
Okay.
And I'm not sure if Jonathan even realizes that based on the work that I do.
Yeah, he probably doesn't.
No.
Or at least the scope of it.
Well, he just knows I get stuff from point A to point B. And all the stuff that happens in between, he's unaware of.
That sounds like we got to get point A up and running, and then we'll be tweaking as we go. So.
Yeah.
Right.
Big tweaking. Right. And sometimes, we just had a situation with, like this time, with one of the royalty statements that went out. Everything was put under one composer. And here it was supposed to be a split. Now, are you guys going to know that based on the music? Who is a 50-50 split?
No, we don't. Nobody's told us about.
So. No.
Yeah, nobody's told us about 50-50 splits yet.
Okay, so so if John Smith and Tom Jones collaborated on a piece of music and they're both entitled to 50% of the royalties of that music, it's a 50-50 split. Sometimes, inadvertently, only Tom Smith will be put on our actual invoice when it should be Tom Smith, and Tom Jones. Do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So then I have to go back and manually change the invoice and correct everything. Correct each person's statement and, resplit, and or I know that you guys also were talking about how the statement actually works, and Jonathan was trying to explain it. But we have these scenarios where money was misappropriated to one individual or another individual. And so then I go in manually and correct each one of their statements. And Jonathan's right where he was telling you that, you know, if 5 licenses equal $500 and we advance them 1,000 for the quarter, they're in the negative by 500. So and until they sell enough licenses to equal that 500 to bring them to an actual zero, it isn't until then that the composers start to make money and split it with Alibi at a 50-50 rate.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm hoping whatever program you guys write is going to help me with this.
So are we.
Because there's sometimes where, you know, not only the invoices, but I'll have anywhere from 3 to 5 to 7 spreadsheets that have to be broken down. Or am I going to be able to throw that into your program and, you know, have it sort, manipulate?
Well, hopefully all the transactions are going to be done in Inventory Pro, all of the invoicing.
Okay,
and then
but it's not done. These spreadsheets are not done in our program, nor are we billing for them up front. They come in like later on, or they come in the quarter in dollar amounts, but the spreadsheet that comes along with it has to be manipulated.
Yeah,
So if I send you, so Jonathan sent you a very short AML one. Let me find some complicated ones that haven't been manipulated, and let me send them to you, Ben, so that you can see what I'm talking about.
Okay, that'd be good.
Okay? What I'll do is I'll send you the original, and I'll send you the working copy, what I do.
Okay.
Okay? And then if you have any questions, I'm gone until about noon today. I should be back hopefully by 1. I'm giving them that hour buffer in case we get stuck somewhere. If you want to give me a call, I'm here till 3 o'clock, 3:30 the latest. And we could talk about those sheets.
Okay, great.
Okay?
Great.
Anything else you need?
I don't think so. We'll just have more questions as we, you know, educate ourselves on the process.
Okay. I mean, it might be best if you come to my office and literally see what I do. That
Okay.
might give you a handle on it.
Okay. Yeah, we can do that.
And this way you could see the process, you know, right in front of your eyes. Talking about it is one thing, but to see it is a whole nother.
Okay.
It takes me almost the last week at the end of the quarter, and at least minimum 2 weeks, and maybe a few days to compile all of this into the actual composer statement.
Right. Okay. Okay. All right.
All right?
Yep.
Let me know if you have any other questions.
Okay, thanks.
All righty.
Yeah.
Bye. Take care.
Yep, see ya.